Hey guys, Paul here with TRIDON'S Treasures. I have a special little video that I'm going to be showing after the video that you'll be watching on a dig that was kind of a slow day. And I decided, you know, what the heck. I'm going to show you guys what the mystery item is that I'm waiting to have looked at by some archaeologists. So I hope you enjoy my short video, and then afterwards you guys will be seeing the mystery item for the first time. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Hey everyone, it's Friday, September 15th. On my way to my honey hole, as always. Farmer Pines. Excuse me. Running a little late. Hate it when I run late. Things to do though. So it's 80 degrees today. Yahoo! And I don't know. As you saw in my last video, I got two drape busts right next to each other. Maybe 3 feet apart, 2 feet. Not wasn't much. Just picked up 2 trees. There they were, in a whole nother spot, 50 feet at least from my other one. So it's exciting. So I'm hoping to find something like that, but you know, I don't just like coins. I love all kinds of stuff, as you know. Found, you know, the old lock there. Oh, I love those things. I don't know what it is with them damn things. But kind of excited. Probably bring my Garrett or my whites out. I always use my whites to do the easy stuff because they identify a lot better than the Garrett, in my opinion. And then I bring the Garrett out. And of course, you dig everything with that, everything you can. I don't know if I'm going to get rained out or not. These clouds ain't looking too good. Hopefully not. Because I need to do this today. Some tree removal, I'm sure. I'll say sometime I'll remove them, and then the next clip they're all gone. Or a rock or whatever. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what will come out of the ground today. Watched M.A. Lyman 24, Mally Man. Hi Mike. Sorry for the wobbling. These roads ain't so good sometimes. Had a really great time watching you and Kira and your taping issue. I just wanted to make sure it didn't get wet. Glad you liked the coins. Now you got some hammered. I don't know if we'll ever dig hammered in our lifetimes here, but there's nothing wrong with owning them. And you got to connect finally. Woo-woo! I already know you'll dig them, but at least you have one. I have enough of them. So I'm glad you guys loved it. Laughed my butt off with her. I just got a kick out of it. everybody else is enjoying what I'm doing. I'm learning as I go too, in every aspect. Not so much in the metal detecting department, but you know, videos and doing this, so on. So I'm learning, but it's coming together. And I still have my mystery item. It's hard to get together with people that I know that are friends with the archaeologists, because I really want to have that identified, that item I found a couple of videos back. It's going to be an unbelievable one. I just got that feeling. So anyways, almost there, so I'll see you at the first find. Okay guys, I'm at my first find. Sure I got that in okay. One of the coins, the Dre busts the other day were right in here where this tree was. And the other one was right in here. I think it was right there. So it's a couple of feet apart. I've pulled out an old, looks like an old knife. Well, I think it was right there. Just a little while ago. Anyways, been doing some clearing. Got a couple nails out, one under that root down in there. You know, at that angle, probably 10 inches. And that came out. Yipperoo. Now you get to see what I've been showing you. See, right there. That's where they would have attached it. It's a butter knife. From a long time ago. It was in the ground. Lucky I didn't have to break it off. It was so far over to the right, I was pulling it out. And I straightened it on its way out. But now you get to see. These are late 16, early 17s. It's hard to imagine using iron for your silverware, but they did. So, great find. On to the next. Okay guys, I'm at my next find. About 140 inches down. I pulled out that. Two pieces, 2 different feet apart. But here's the funny thing. On top of it, I found this. Let's see here. Isn't that something? And it is heavy. Ouch. Little tiny thing. Never seen something so small. Look how green it is. It's incredible. Look at that. Half round. Looks like it might have had a shank or some writing or something on the bottom. But heavy. And it's absolutely perfect form. That's really, that's a weird one. Huh. I'm not finding much today. I've been over at the other spot with the whites. It's gotten so dry, it doesn't hold rain very well here. It's just pine needles and then sand when you get down to the 16-inch mark. It's blackish brown, and it's just like brown, like sand, beach sand. I don't know how much longer I've got. I'm digging holes like this all day. Whew. So, on to the next. Hey guys, Paul from TRIDON'S Treasures. I was upstairs just now thinking of all the finds that I've been fortunate to find so far this year, and keep going around in my mind about the artifact that I've found that taken a little while to identify it. So I'm thinking, what the hey? What harm would it be to at least, let everybody see it? I'm not saying what I know it is, but I am going to say what I think it is. And I'm still going to have it looked at, because I have to. On video 3, episode 3, it tells you all about the property that I've been doing since pretty much episode 3. And which would explain possibly what this artifact is. And so without further ado, I'm going to show it to you and go from there. Alright, I'll see you in a second. I'm back. Okay guys, here we go. Hopefully this phone will behave. But that is what I found. Let me move it over this way just a little. I know the lighting's gonna be hard. This is from just wiping it with water. Because as you saw in the episode when I dug it, it was just a dirty, thin piece of copper. When I got home, ran it underwater, that bottle, that jug right there showed up. And all these, these are these are the things that grow next to the water swamps. Just can't think of them at the moment. Here we go with that brain issue I have. So, but check this out. This is where it gets unbelievable. Yes, this thing is so delicate that I really don't even want to touch it anymore. But I'm going to do the best I can to show you this. This is so thin that it just falls apart. Freaking lighting stinks. It's very, very, very thin. But you see there, I don't think they have cattails on them, but it's definitely water where the jug is behind it. They put waves in it. They've got like the they're not cattails, but they should be. They drew lines, X's in the water area. They have a pathway where it's running water right there, going up through here. And as you can see on the top, there's another one. It's an incredible piece. The whole outer edge right here has been hammered with a design. If you come over to this area here, see if I can get this right. There is a bridge. I don't know if it's wooden stone or what it is. And all of the stuff on the right hand side over on this side is land. And the bridge will continue to the other piece. Up here, this line, that's part of a mountain range. And there's so many other details. It's just, you know, going from a phone to this, I'm doing the best I can to show you what this thing is. You know, I'm arching it a certain way, but they have so many things all through right here. You know how close to this Indian trading post that's supposed to be, you know, on the next property over, and I find something like this. So there's the one piece. I just found this piece the other day. I didn't know for sure until I put it in just a few minutes ago. This is the upper right hand piece. The bridge will cross right here. This is inside of a house that was made of would have been clay blocks, obviously, because you can tell by the way they are, and they didn't have bricks or mortar then. And right here is the frame of the doorway, and it goes right across the top right there. So you're basically looking out. Here's the mountain. You'll see that it's peaked, which here the Adirondacks, this is what it looks like here. If you were, you know, to look out your window, and if you don't have trees in the way. There's designs all the way through here. Looks, again, like it could be a stream, which I would imagine the whole thing is. It's water. And it could have been right off the top of this mountain where this trading post is supposed to be. And this is what it looked like, and you know, they just imitated what they saw. And this is the bottom corner, right hand side. Again, the part of the doorway. Here, I'll show you carefully. There. So there you see it. You see the doorway right there, going straight down onto this piece, the block. Here's more cattails. It's extraordinary. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I'm going to put the two together now. And I hope you can see it, the bridge. Here, I'm going to bring you guys in. You can see where they scratched for where the water was. They did cross sections, probably imitating the marshy areas. There's the bridge right there. Not quite sure what those little square things are up there. But they have stuff all over the place on it. Let's see if you can see the mountain up here. It's unbelievable. So there's the stream feeding the pond. I mean, to draw that, or, well, you know, hammer that in there. Copper blankets were not uncommon for trade with Indians. I know that they've been doing it from, you know, obviously late 14s, early 15s, and on well and through the 16s with no problem whatsoever. And they made stuff like this. Some for trade and some for themselves. I'm putting it back together now. Sorry for being all over. And there's my little piece I just found. Hopefully I find the rest of it. Let's see if lighting will help. Which fits the time frame here so well. I can't wait to get permission to get up there from that landowner. So what I believe I have is this would have been something that they would have gotten the disc. You can see my hand. I'll give you an example so you know how big it is. Here's some fingers. It's about 3.5 inches across, left to right, vertical, and then horizontal is about 2 inches or so. So that's what I believe it is a Indian sheet of copper or a disc of copper that they went and did this, and then they would sell or trade later on. So now all I have to do is have it authenticated and find out which tribe made it. I believe it was Indian made, so. And there you go. So I hope you enjoyed seeing it. So anyways, my camera or the phone only lasts 10 minutes, and then it's like, gotta start over. But I think you get the idea. So that is quite the unit. That's an artifact. That's what I think. You could not imagine my surprise when I wiped that off and saw that jug sitting there. I went, what in the heck? I know that they used to go to, people have been traveling a long time. Most of you know that. But the reason why I'm saying that is a lot of people don't realize that for a very long time, you could go to places and you wanted to go over to see an Inca village. They'd travel over there a long time ago. And Incas would have stuff there for them to buy or trade and bring home with them. And in this case, this could also be one of those deals, of course Indian related, is they had this made or somewhere in the country or somewhere in the world where they had picked it up, either from, to me it looks more down towards Mexico to me, especially with that jug on there. But the mountain range and the view, I've been in a lot of our mountain ranges here, and I'll tell you that you get to know them pretty fast when you've been in them enough times, and that looks like the Adirondacks to me. And that's why I'm hoping that this is a piece that was made up there that I've been trying to get up to start working with this archaeologist and prove that there was one there. Now that I have this, and now I just watched Digger Magazine on a bit they have about some of the old iron stuff that used to trade with Indians. That would make a lot more sense than why they're there. The dates don't match, they're too far off. The coins and the buttons and the knives, they don't match. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, but that would make sense because people back then would use that stuff as long as they can. lots of weird iron things that I'm finding. I'm just like, I don't know what they are, because there's nothing I've ever seen. Some of them are, no idea. It's okay to say, I don't know, even though sometimes I hate it. So there it is. You got to see the mystery item, which still remains the mystery item. You've got my opinion what I think it is. And now all I have to do is find out what it is. So right or wrong, in my opinion, whatever the outcome is, I'm going to let you guys know. But I hope that you really enjoyed this one, because this is definitely it is my favorite thing that I've ever dug out of the ground. And throughout the rest of this year, I'm going to give you guys an idea of what I've dug out of the ground. So, thanks for watching. Love you guys so much for so much support, and I am just enjoying myself so much this year. And hope to see you soon with some really awesome stuff. Yeah, well, another time. I'll talk to you later.